spooked by something and bolted. Right, okay people. Well, hello, how are we doing? Long time no see, but yes, we're out again. We're out again. We're at Rivington, so yeah, so I've just landed. We're near Liverpool Castle, and you'll see Mick and Cooch. There they go. Say hello, Mick and Cooch.
Hello.
Hello, Mick and Cooch.
Recording?
Hello, Mick and Cooch. There you go. Yeah, so we're just waiting for lovely Denise. Yeah, so we're over near Liverpool Castle, and I'm on my new setup, my new camera. So thanks, Spiro. It's funny, isn't it? You know, I always thought that you cross your path with people for a reason, and the reason this time is that I bought his ex-camera off him, and it's the camera I've been looking for. So what's the chances of that? But yeah, so I'm on the new camera setup. Over here, you'll see over here while I was waiting, I was doing a little bit of investigation work. You'll see it, there you go, the cat ball. Now it was going off before because I felt a little bit of an energy here. So yeah, but it seems to have stopped. But for some reason, since I've come, it seems to get a lot stronger. The longer, the longer I'm actually waiting here, like waiting for Mick and Cooch and lovely Denise, seems to get stronger, and then it's dropped off as soon as Mick and Cooch has come, which is quite strange. It was very heavy before, but yeah, so we're just having a mooch about. So stick with us, and I'll be back soon. Right, okay people, let the hunt begin. Right, what we're doing, I know there's Liverpool Castle, as you already know, down at the bottom, over there. But what we're doing tonight, when we've heard stories of something happening, it's always been in the surrounding woods.
So we're in the area now where the paranormal investigators that had a sighting of what looked like an antlered man running through the bushes were in the field where it actually happened.
Right, okie dokie. I thought it was further near the castle.
Well, the castle's just through these trees, and it was running through these woods up in front of us.
Right, okay.
Within them trees is a castle and a path that runs along. And I thought we'd come here with it being open and listen for any sounds. And then we've got, we've got all this that we can shine the torch on and use the psionics to. And I'm going to put it on this tree. okay here. Because anything up if need be.
It's perfect tonight though, because you could hear, well, more or less a pin drop, couldn't you, to be
You
honest?
can hear people walking around, can't you?
Yeah, if somebody was coming down gravel path, you'd hear them, so there's nothing.
Yeah.
But this is what Mick's saying. It's a good idea actually tonight, to be honest, to go into the woods section instead of sticking to the path. Because of two reasons. One, we've never really been in. Two, if there is anybody on the path, then we're on the path. Okay people, we're back. We've just had a bit of an experience, to be honest. And I kind of said about, I'll just have to watch, where's these pillars? Where's them pillars? There's them pillars. There we go. Right, what's ended up, you've seen that we started off through the woods, right, and then we're working our way up to Liverpool Castle, but we're not really aiming for Liverpool Castle. We're actually aiming for the woods, so we're sticking to the woods area. Now, me card got full. I forgot to bring the bigger card, so Mick said, I've got some. He said, we'll go back to car. Anyway, we've just come off and come to near the car park, and I said to him just before something happened, I said, something's going to happen. Something's telling me that something's going to happen, I don't know what. And I've never felt it before, just had pins and needles in my legs. And then I knew something was going to happen, because with my card being full, I weren't actually recording at the time. And something did happen. And we all felt it. It was like your ears were like, Mick, how would you say? It was like that noise. I mean, Mick's just kind of said it's like, you know, when you're at the back of a car and you put your back windows up quick and you get that, whoop, it was exactly the same thing as that.
When you're up motorway and you're going over the tops, say you're going on M62 because it's quite high up, and you're sat in the front and someone at the back puts a window down, and you get that thudding noise, like it was like that in my ears.
It's very strange, but my body then, from my legs, my body just really was just like pins and needles all over, really. It was quite strange. We can hear like, I mean, obviously there's some lambs in the background, some sheep somewhere, we can hear them, but I just don't know. I said to Mick, didn't I, Mick? I said something's going to happen. I said, I just don't know, because I feel like something's watching us and following us all the time.
We tend to get that funny feeling.
It's actually coming back again now. I'll leave it running.
Keep it running because I'm getting a slight pain in the head.
See again, my legs are starting tingling again. Same spot, exactly the same spot near this tree. Mick says his head's got a bit of a tingle in his head. Cooch, can you feel anything?
No.
I can feel it in my legs as well, but not as strong as what it yeah, it was like it's around that area. But it started over here near this path. Where's the path gone? Down that path, you see that we came that's the main drag, that straight to Liverpool Castle. But it started with me at the bottom there, and then we walked all the way up and it was getting stronger, and then it hit me like a ton of bricks. It's gone again now, it's not. See, this is Mick's idea tonight, to come into the woods instead of sticking to the beaten track where everybody goes, let's go. I mean, when you think, it's really quite common sense, again, when you break it down, because it's like, if you stick to the main drag like everybody else does, if anything is watching you, observing you, following you, it's going to follow you from the woods. So you can see why we've had the idea to branch off and come into the actual forest bits. I mean, you do have to be careful what you're hearing, because it is coming to that time of year where there is bits of leaves dropping, to be honest. Mick's just having a look on night vision, I think, on psionics. But yeah, it's gone again now. Right, okay. Leave it with us, and I'll tune back in a second, okay? And see if we can pick anything else up. But I do think something's following us. It's weird though. Everybody who's been interviewed, seen something or along them lines, it's like they can't describe what they're feeling, but there again they're saying they feel like they're being watched, and it's quite strange. Very strange indeed. But there's definitely something. Mixed torches. Is it working now? Oh, we had a bit of a blip with the torch then. Because he's had it on, it's one of them torches where you have to have it on charge for God knows how long. But it was missing a blip then. I had one, but it ended up, it went pop, and that's why I ended up getting this one, which you've all seen, which is a little bit brighter, which we all love. Right, okay, get back to you soon. We'll trek on and see what we can find, or feel, or smell, or hear. Stick with us. To the pit for now.
We've got Liverpool Castle just through this wooded area where there's a path that goes up, and there was a paranormal group that was up here doing an investigation, and it was said that they were walking back to their cars and they saw something moving. Now when they looked, it was a human body, but it had antlers on its head, and it was walking around these bushes here, but it had gone across this field that we're on now. So I thought we'd come here and get a trail cam up as well, and have it facing maybe half in the bushes and half over the field, see if we can pick anything up. I do know there's a lot of activity with people walking around here, so it's going to have to be well hidden. And make sure that, you know, like, it's not taken. But we're surrounded by trees, and this here.
It's like a little square, really, the best way to describe it. I'll try and flag it up, and then you can have a look at where it's around. So we'll study, and then the main drag path we've just come is, the main one is just behind that little row of trees there. You'll see a little row going down, and then we've come across here. You'll see where we've walked. And then it's like I said, we're actually in just well, you call it a patch, really, to be fair. But yeah, and then you're back round where Mick was again, where we've just had that little bit of a chat. So yeah, so we're just keeping our eyes and ears out, because we've already had something happen so far. But I mean, Cooch has just agreed with me as well and said that the actual air has actually changed as well. It's a lot easier to breathe than back down there, but there is something around that car park area. I mean, I remember seeing a video, funny enough. I think that they were paranormal investigators, and they had a bit of a funny feeling all the way down that path there. But when they got to the car, they were talking away, and I think the car was running, but something tapped on the actual car, like banging from the back end. and it spooked them so much they just shot off down the main road, and then they kind of stopped later on and just kind of said, what was that, kind of thing. So I don't know, it's something playing games or something, but I am actually picking. Mick, are you picking, Cooch, you're not picking anything up now?
No.
My legs have started again. I've never had this from my legs before. This is quite strange. It's tingling again. It's like something's following us. I can't put my finger on it.
The trees are really loud. I can hear the leaves dropping.
Yeah, but it's the feeling I'm getting. It's like something's following us and what, like creeping around. I don't know. I can't just get my head around it. But there's definitely something somewhere here. See, it's like Cooch said as well. The bloody leaves are dropping as well, so that doesn't help. So you hear something behind you, and it's the leaves. Right, okay. I'll report back in a sec. I'll not be too long, and I'll keep you tuned up to what's happening. But I knew something was going to happen, and as well, my bloody memory card was full, and I couldn't. But there again, it was just the feeling. It weren't nothing. We didn't see nothing. It was just the feeling, and you know, obviously, you can't hear what we heard as well. That was quite. But it's just a feeling. It's very hard when you're doing this kind of work to get over. It's not about seeing stuff. It's about, like, I mean, when I first got into this, and I've kind of always had it at the back of my mind, as you know, but it's like I sat down the other day and you think, well, you don't really see. What we've learned is you don't really see something first. You get the feeling that something's, I don't know, going to manifest. I don't know, something. Yeah, something's going to manifest or something like that. And it's like, so I've been writing some stuff down, and like I say, I've got the new camera, and there's a new something else coming as well, which is, I think, it's going to help us, and it's a lot bigger. We've got a few of them, but this is a lot bigger. This, so stay tuned for that, because that's very interesting. I think it's more for overnight camping and whatnot, but I think it will come in handy. So yeah. So I'll just go and bob over and see what Mick's on about, because Cooch is trailing over. So yeah, I'll catch you up in a sec. Thanks for watching.
Oh, there's two.
There's two.
There's
Oh, it's a baby one with a funny
Oh,
voice.
it's a baby owl. There's two. Can you see two there? Let me see if I can. I'm gonna have to drop the torch, but see if I can zoom in a little bit. I'll have to do it manually.
Hello, Owlage.
There you go. There's two. There's a baby one and a flying adult. It actually just flew over her head and we missed it, to be honest, because we weren't running. But there you go.
you gone.
No, they're still there.
Alright, what did I see flying?
There you go. So there's definitely wildlife around here. Well, hello again. You all right? Right, we're back at the car park. I don't know if you can see Mick. There we are, we're just over there. Mick and Cooch are over there, we're sat back near the car park because we had that little bit of a strange experience down there. I'll just show you. Just over there, Mick's put the light on it, to be honest. Just strange down there, there's a tree. We've just come back, so I said to, let's just have deck chairs out near the actual car park, and see if we can, because like I said as well, this is where we get the presents at first when you come in, but I've sat down before and I felt it, Cooch felt it, but Mick didn't. But it's not as heavy as what it usually is on the car park for some reason. But sometimes you get that feeling where it kind of takes a few minutes to creep on you. I don't know, you can't explain it. I can feel something in me right here again now, so there might be something evolving. There may be something evolving, but actually you can see the car park is just totally, absolutely dead. But apart from that bit of a thing down there, I'm not really picking anything else up. But we'll bob over here and just have a sit down and see if anything will come out of the darkness or anything like that. Something may appear, it may not, but I'm not sensing anything, to be fair. Okay, stay with us and I'll see you in a little while.
So people seeing cryptids, whatever cryptid they're into and they're out researching, sometimes they'll see that certain cryptid. And these entities or whatever they are, that what they could be, land spirits, they've been here a long time, whatever they are, these entities, but they pick up on what that human is probably thinking, and that's what they're showing themselves as. So if you're heavily into Bigfoot, you see a Bigfoot. If you're heavily into dogma, you're going to see the dogman. I think that's what we're dealing with when it comes to cryptids and the other phenomena as well.
Or even though the entities have nothing to do with what you're saying, they're still in line with something along them lines, aren't they? The paranormal, them entities, they do something.
Well, whatever it is, it's paranormal, supernatural, whatever you want to call it.
There's some part of it
there. Because when we're out doing things like this, sometimes we don't see anything, but we do get feelings. Feelings of being watched, like tonight. Like noises, strange noises in your ears, and things like that. Right.
Oh, you're having a laugh. Has he done that on purpose?
He's not going to be able to see them, is he?
He's done that on purpose, Ash.
He's on his own.
I don't know, but why are they parked there?
Yeah.
Dog walker.
Yeah.
A bloody lazy one.
nonsense, is it?
You get the bloody mannerism of some folk. The only bloody place in the car park you have to bloody park there.
If that were me, I would have gone over other side, away from where people were sat round with lights on, because I would have felt a bit nervy about doing something like that. He's probably thinking he's got a big dog and
It's probably one of them who goes and lets dog have it and don't pick it up. Because he's not going so far, is he?
oh, you can't tell, can you?
No, me and Mick's just having a bit of a mooch and a moan because a dog walker's just pulled up and the only place he has to park on the car park is where we bloody had the bloody strange feeling. Eh? All the car park and he goes and parks where all the bloody lights heading down to. Which you've probably seen. Manners. There's not many people got them these days, I'll tell you.